When it comes to dating, what are some red flags that you see?
All I see is like bad breath.
I guess for me, probably when he doesn't pay on the first date.
Why is that a red flag for you?
For me, it's just like, will you be able to provide for me if like I do see us being together in the future, kind of in a way. So like that's where it kind of comes from.
When he doesn't respect that you don't want to be touched. When he's like very, very insistent on touching. I think if you're confident, you would chill a little, chill.
A big red flag is like when he over sexualizes you, like
True.
on the first date already.
Yeah.
So.
What are some red flags when it comes to dating for you?
A red flag if the boy doesn't invite me.
If he does not invite you?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Paying, for example.
Oh, paying. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I would want him to pay, because I think for me it's a sign that he's being serious.
And you don't believe in going like half-half?
Like late in the relationship, that's important, like half-half. Like I don't want my boy to pay everything. But just at the first date, I think that it's just a sign,
Okay.
what
That
he gives
really
me.
is interested. What are some red flags when it comes to dating?
If you treat like wait staff or like servers poorly.
Why is that a red flag?
Why is that a red flag? Well, because then they're just a shitty person.
Andrew Tate,
Yeah, fair enough.
Why is that personality type a red flag for you?
because they think they're better than any woman they will ever date.
There you go.
Having a high Instagram follower count,
Why is that a red flag?
because they just know too many people. They have too many options.
You don't want your boyfriend to be like friendly or like popular?
They can be popular, just not that popular.
What?
What are some red flags when it comes to dating?
How they treat people in like customer service, waiters, wait staff,
Why is that important to you?
shows that you're a good person and care about people.
I just want someone to be loyal, just not tell lies. Like someone's friends shows a lot about them, so like who they surround themselves with.
Some people have also said a high follower count. Is that also a red flag?
Maybe just depending on what their like high follower count is for.
Yeah.
So
Yeah?
and how they like are influenced by it. So I think it like influences people differently. So
Does height matter?
Yes.
Definitely.
Why does it matter to you?
Because I don't like short niggas, that's why.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I feel like it's all about preferences, and it depends on your preference, Like, I'm tall, so I wouldn't want to date a short guy,
I'm just tired of babysitting niggas that are 5'6".
Have you had any bad experience with someone that's 5'6"?
You're short and you're sassy. That don't make sense. You are not a baby. Stop it.
How tall are you guys?
5'9".
5'9".
5'11".
5'10".
What are you looking for when it comes to dating someone?
6 foot and up.
6 foot? Okay.
Yeah, like 6 foot, dark skin. Yeah.
5'10" and up. Anyone, honestly.
Do you feel that it's a little bit harder to date, like in your height?
No and yes, because there's a lot of tall people, but there's also a lot of short ones.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know. I just feel like it's not hard to find tall people, but some tall people like short girls, so you gotta find the right person that likes you,
Do you feel like a lot of tall guys like shorter girls?
Yeah, like they want to feel that shortness, and I'm just like,
Long distance relationship.
yeah, like why? Why do you want to date someone short? You're mad tall.
Same thing with her. Like, it's really hard.
It's really
guys
hard?
Think, they feel like you're challenging their masculinity when you're taller. It's just really strong.
Right. Moving on, when it comes to dating, what are some red flags?
Gaslighting, not being able to take accountability.
I would say Bronx. Like,
Bronx?
if that's from the Bronx, then yeah, sorry,
Is
no.
that from the Bronx?
Yeah, it's a no for me. I feel like the biggest red flag is when they like really fiend into link.
They're
Yeah,
thirsty.
yeah, they thirsty. Like, relax, That's it.
One major red flag for me is that if they don't have like a woman in their playlist, I can't do it.
Why is that a red flag for you?
Because if you don't listen to women, that's just weird to me. Like, I feel like there's misogynistic undertones there. I don't know how to explain it. Like, if all you listen to is just like guys rapping, like, there's good female rappers too. Like,
Some people have told us that a high follower count is a red flag. Do you guys think that's a red flag?
I personally don't care all that much unless I go through their following and I see like it's a problem.
I honestly don't think it matters how many followers you got.
I feel like followers don't matter. It's the amount of mutuals we have that's the problem.
It's also how you act too, like how you act with the amount of followers you have.
Yeah.
Does height matter?
Yes.
Why does it matter?
Because I'm already short as it is. I'm like 5'1". If I have a dude that's 4'9", that's a little weird. That's a little sus already. So like, no, I can't. I need a guy taller.
Have you noticed any difference between the tall guy and the short guy that you talk to?
Maybe how they act sometimes, like they act like smaller than themselves. The 5'5" dude.
Okay, the shorter guy?
Yeah, I feel like the 5'5" dude didn't get bitches, low-key.
Emotional, damn it.
So it's kind of like that, like relationship. wise.
Gotcha. So do you feel that the 5'5" guy had less confidence?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. What are some red flags when it comes to dating?
One red flag is if they say they don't get any bitches, they get bitches on the side. Or like if they say like oh, I don't smoke, I don't do vape, like if a girl vapes, but like you can tell like they're a little bit off because like they always say shit about it too. And it's crazy because like you'll be friends with people like it, but they wouldn't date a girl like it. If they go to clubs, right, and they're constantly hitting you up. They're constantly hitting you up, but then on the next day you see on their story that they're hanging out with other girls.
Would you say a red flag is seeing other girls on their profiles? Is that a red flag?
More of like they say they're not following them, but you see that they're following them, but they lie about it.
Gotcha.
Like they don't want to be upfront about it.
Any other red flag that you can think of before like you date somebody?
If you ask them like, what do you like about me? And they say, oh, I'm not sure yet, I like everything about you. That's such a red flag.
Why is that a red flag?
Because like, how do you not know what you like about me? You can't like everything about me. You just met me. It's weird. You have to have one like pet peeve.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Does height matter?
For me, a little bit, yeah.
Why does it matter?
I don't know. It's just what I'm attracted to.
Gotcha. You feel like it's more of a preference?
Yeah.
What is your height?
I'm 5'6".
What is the tallest that you've dated?
6'1".
What is the shortest that you've dated?
5'6".
Have you noticed any difference between the taller guys that you've dated or talked to and the shorter guys that you've dated or talked to?
No. They just have to be hot.
Okay. It's got to be hot, more of a attractive. All right. What are some red flags that you've seen in dating?
I don't know.
Some people have told us that not paying on the first date is a red flag.
I'm a very 50-50 person. Like,
Okay.
even on the first date, like 50-50. Like,
You don't mind?
I think that shit's stupid. For real. Okay, if you invited me, yes, but I'm also not going to not offer to pay it and be prepared to pay it.
Gotcha,
You know?
gotcha. So if he pays on the first date, does it matter to you?
No. If he does it in like an arrogant style, like, oh no, whatever. But if it's just like, do you mind going half? Sure, why not? Like, it's not like, I don't feel like that's going to determine the type of person that he is.
Any other red flags that can come to mind to you?
They are very rude to other women that they're not with, because it's like, you only respect me because you want to do me. And I don't fuck with that. So I've seen how someone's boyfriend who's dating someone who's subjectively hot and like, you know, all the qualities of what would make you hot, and then they're treating the other girls, you know, they look different than what subjectively hot is.
Gotcha.
And they're just like being rude, like they're not talking, not looking, not treating like, because you know, 'cause they don't want to do them. So that's definitely a red flag
Right.
if I'm like talking to somebody.
A high follower count, is that a red flag to you?
I've never dealt with anybody that does, but I can understand where it would be as far as like the girls.
Hope you guys liked the video. More coming soon, cuz here on this channel, we're gonna get into a deep dive of relationships and advice. We also got some great interviews for you guys to check out. If you don't want to miss any of this type of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell icon to turn notifications on so you know when I drop my next video and I go live.